Okay, so you've heard the story of traders going from almost nothing to like $1 million in funding with prop firms. But is this really possible, or is it just another Instagram flex? Well, today I'm going to break it all down for you step by step. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how traders are getting rich with prop firms and how you can too. And the best part is you don't need to risk your life savings. You just need one thing, and that is a strategy or a system with an edge. But here's the thing that most traders are getting wrong, and it's why they never make it. Stick around and I'm going to show you this exact path. Here at Blue Edge Financial, we've helped over 1,200 members get funded with prop firms, with most of them now comfortably making 4 to 5 figures per month using this exact blueprint that I'm about to explain. So this isn't just theory, it's the playbook we are using every single day. But before I start, I need to give you guys a reality check. Everyone wants to make money with prop firms, but most traders will blow their first account, or worse, pass, get funded, maybe get one payout, then lose the account and never get another account after that. And why is this? Well, it's because they have no edge, no capital plan, and no system. Getting rich with prop firms starts before you even take your first trade. So let's dive into these steps. Now, the first step is knowing your budget. Before you even look at a chart, you have to ask yourself, what is my budget? What am I willing to invest? And more importantly, what am I willing to lose? So let's say you have $2,000. You should be thinking to yourself, can I take 5 to 10 challenges with this? And what size accounts can I be taking that'll give me the most upside? So for example, $2,000, you're probably not going to be looking at 100K accounts. You should be looking at 10, 25, or 50K accounts, because that gives you more opportunities, because the smaller the account size, the lower the cost, which means the more opportunities you have to pass. When you buy your first lottery ticket, as much as you want it, you're never really expecting to win the lottery, are you? It comes down to odds. The more lines you buy, the more chance you have. And it's exactly the same with prop firms. The more challenges you take, the more chances you have of getting to a funded account. Because let's be honest, no system is going to have a 100% pass rate or funded rate. Most of them you're going to be looking at about a 20 to 40% pass rate if it's a good system. So that means you need to be burning through the challenges to let your edge play out and finally get to that funded account. So now that you've got your first funded account, or maybe two, the key is to not try and flip it. Don't go for a ridiculous target of like 20%. Your goal should be anywhere from 1 to 4% maximum. You want to be playing it really safe, because this will be just enough to refill your budget so that you can take more challenges and you can start to think about scaling. Most traders are aiming for way too much too fast, and this is where they get burned. Speaking of scaling, let's go to step 3, which is about scaling smart. So now you've got that momentum. You've proven that your strategy or your system works. So now is the time to go wide. Start taking more challenges, add more accounts, and keep the payouts consistent. At this point, you should be thinking about a target in terms of funded amount. If you started with 100K accounts, you should be looking at the 500K as a target for accounts under management. And once you hit this target, you then put your sights on the next target. Before you know it, you'll be managing $1 million with ease. But the thing is, here's where most traders actually fall off. Because they start to get comfortable, money starts to come in, they stop taking new challenges. And that is the beginning of the end for this system. I'll show you exactly how to avoid this mistake in just a second. But before, let's go on to step number 4, and this is run it like a business. You have to treat your prop firm journey like a business. Forecast your risk, track your performance, and reinvest your profits for more accounts. And always keep fresh challenges in the pipeline ready to go. Because here's the truth, prop firm accounts will eventually get breached, expire, or maybe hit a dry spell, or you never know, the prop firm could even go out of business, which leads me to another tip. Make sure as you're scaling across multiple prop firms. So you want to make sure that all your accounts are spread between multiple prop firms. This will give you protection against some of them maybe closing or there being issues with any of them. So this leads me on to the next question. What if you could take everything you've done and automate it? Because this is what most people do once they reach the stage so they don't hit burnout. They think of automation. And that is step number 5, is automate and dominate. This is what changed the game for me and most people in our community. And it's why I see most of our traders scaling up to 6 figures or more. We automate our system and our strategies. We automate the executions. We even automate things like news trading to make sure we're not entering in areas we shouldn't be trading. And that is how a lot of members in our community have gone from just passing challenges to building a machine or a business that prints out payouts month after month. Yes, it's cool to make a big payout and brag on social media, but what does that mean in the long run if for the next 5-6 months you're struggling to get your next account? Would you rather get a $10,000 payout this month but not get another payout for another 10 months, or would you rather get a $2,500 to $5,000 payout every single month? I know what I would choose. So if you have got a system or a strategy that you know has an edge and you want to get rich with prop firms, then this is your roadmap. Start with a small budget, focus on that edge, recycle your profits, run it like a business, and then automate to scale. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, but I don't have a system that has an edge, we're here to help you too. Because like I said, here at Blue Edge Financial, we have already got that system. We've got that edge. Now, if you want to be like the 1,250 odd members in our group that have been funded and are earning money on a monthly basis with prop firms, then all you have to do is go to www.propfarming.com. I'll leave the link in the description as well. Watch the demo and the rest is up to you. You don't need luck. You don't need more indicators. All you need is a system that works, and we've built that for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you see more content like this. That being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.